Yes, we can make a difference, and we must make a difference. Climate damage is one of the defining issues of our time, and it's not going to go away. It clearly impacts all of us. Look at the flooding that we've had in Sussex, or the wildfires in Scotland, more generally, of course, Jamaica and the terrible hurricane just in recent weeks. So it's not going away. We've got a duty to step up and show leadership on this. I strongly believe that by acting together as countries, we can do far more than we do on our own, and that's proven by what we've already achieved in the last 10 years. I don't just see it as a challenge either. There are huge opportunities here. Today I've been able to announce that at Great Yarmouth port, we're expanding the port. There's going to be assembling turbines to go out to sea for offshore wind farms, same in Belfast, and of course a battery operation in Manchester. So there's real opportunities here, but only if we step up to the plate. And those that say now is the time to look away, pretend climate change isn't happening, I think are just fundamentally wrong. Those that say we shouldn't go after green jobs of the future need to go and talk to those who are doing these jobs and tell them that they don't really value their jobs. I do value their jobs and I respect their jobs.
The rhetoric of stepping up has been used a lot. Is there the finance to back that up? If we talk about the Tropical Forest Fund, which the UK isn't going to put any taxpayers' money into, other initiatives, including no extra money for finance or loss and damage, is it just words, or will there be financial leadership too?
There will be financial leadership, and the turning point, if you like, the theme of COP and all the discussions is how do we leverage in private finance? How do we make this an investment-led initiative so that it's not just about giving money or donations? And around the table, that's been very much the theme. But again, that requires leadership. That can then translate into the change that we need to see and the opportunities that we can take. But climate change is going to have a profound impact on all of us, including us in the United Kingdom. I've been talking here to young people and to young people in the United Kingdom before I left. I'm very mindful that the decisions that we take or don't take are decisions they will have to live with for a very, very long time, and I think we owe them the leadership of stepping up.
Turning to the early prison escapes, one of the prisoners accidentally released today was filmed today making his own way back to Wandsworth Prison. Can the public be confident that the criminal justice system is doing its job and keeping them safe?
Well, let me just say how angry and frustrated I am that these mistakes have been made in releasing people. They're intolerable and they shouldn't be made. A lot of it comes from the burden and the strain on the system because of the failures of the last government. But I recognise it's our job to step up and to fix this, and we will. We're put in place an independent inquiry into these releases to find out what's going wrong. David Lammy, the Justice Secretary, has convened the governors to talk to them about what more can be done. But we must put the systems in place to ensure that this doesn't happen again, and we will.
On David Lammy, he said today that Brahim Kador Sharif was accidentally released before new stronger checks were implemented, but last Monday he told the Commons those checks were effective immediately, 2 days before the wrongful release. Was he telling the truth last Monday or today?
Well, David Lammy can speak for himself on that, and I'm absolutely clear that he's setting out the facts to the best of his knowledge, and that's the right thing for him to do. But whatever the checks, it's intolerable. So we have to make sure that whatever changes are needed are made, and that's why calling in the governors is really important. Looking at the technology that we need is really important. Yes, there's a huge burden on the prison service because of the failures of the last government, but we've now got to pick this up, roll up our sleeves. That independent inquiry, very, very important to tell us precisely what the problems are, but also I think summoning in the governors is the right thing to do. We've got to take action.
Final question. A committee of US lawmakers have formally requested Andrew Mountbatten Windsor appear before them to give evidence about his association with Jeffrey Epstein. Should he?
Well, in the end, it's a matter for him personally. My view, and this is not about the individual case, more broadly, is that anybody who has relevant information should always be willing to give it to whatever inquiries need that information. But the individual decision is a matter for him.
Thank you.